I do not like the word patience. Patience means waiting, not now. It's taking too long. And these are the things that I did in my past. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about not quitting. It is hard when you're in the wilderness and you just want to quit. And what do I mean by that? You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're always going through something, some test, some trial, and you just don't know what to do. And I come on here and I'm real. I'm real with the viewer. Somebody is always going through something. It seems like sometimes it just doesn't end. And that's the truth of the matter. What it is, I've found out is it's like a stepping stone in life. And sometimes what happens is there's fog in front of you and you can't see the horizon. You can't see what's in front of you and you're not really sure what direction to go with. And that can be understandable. I had no patience. I wanted everything at a snap of a finger, as fast as possible. And life doesn't work that way. We do live in an instantaneous, video on demand, microwave, and even fast food is too slow season. In 2025, we really do. We want it faster, quicker, better, and we want all the pain to leave. We want the mistakes to go away. We want all the stress to leave. And every pill is supposed to take that away, right? Pills are supposed to take it all away. Caffeine gives you the energy, and you take a pill to take the stress away, right? It just numbs the brain, and life goes on. Well, and then there comes to major decisions in your life. Do I walk down this path? Do I walk down that path? Why is everything so hard? Why is every decision so hard? I have found out with my life, it's all about character. If there is something coming that the Lord is putting in you from birth, and it still hasn't happened yet, no matter what age you are, let me tell you something. You have to be prepared for it. And you're going to go through your hurdles, and you're going to go through your potholes, and you're going to land flat on your face and on your bum and on your back and on your front doing it. You're going to mess up. You're going to screw up. And if you're a perfectionist and you're watching this, I have learned over the years, there's no such thing as perfection. You can have excellence unto the Lord, but there is no such thing as perfection. Not everything can be picture perfect. In some cases, everything went perfect. Okay, that's great. And in some cases, it all fell apart. And I've had both of those. So, have I been discouraged? Countless times I have been discouraged. But have I been blessed by the Lord? Countless times. Remember the pebbles? You can only see one pebble at a time, and when you get onto that pebble, maybe the fog starts to clear and another pebble appears. And maybe that pebble is further away, which means is you have to jump into faith to the next hurdle, to the next pebble. And then maybe you got to sit on that pebble for a while and you can't move. Well, maybe the Lord's doing something with you. See, let me tell you something. My dad is in a nursing home, and I have power of attorney over him right now. And when somebody becomes power of attorney over your parent in a nursing home, that's a big deal. You don't know when you're signing that paper. You don't know what you're doing. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make every decision possible. I have had to learn that I was responsible for every move, every decision that my dad needed at that time. And what I learned from that was I had to develop a character in me that only God could bring me through. I had sleepless nights. I had anxiety. I had stress. Do I still? Sure, we're human, right? Our minds don't stop thinking. And I had to do so many hard things in arguments and come to the point where, am I the right person for this job? And moving on forward is we can't quit, because let me tell you something. God is looking for the people that don't quit. You have something in you that has to come out of you. And I know some of you are saying, well, it hasn't happened yet. Let me ask you a question. Are you complaining all the time, whining and moaning and complaining about everything in your life not going the way you want it to go? Well, let me tell you something. Complaining, whining, and moaning is what happened to the Israelites back in the Bible. If you look it up with Moses, God took them out of Egypt and took them into the wilderness. They weren't going to be in there a few days, and then they were going to make it to the promised land. Well, God provided the meat and the food for them to sustain for their journey. And all they did was whine and complain. I did it too for years. And maybe you're doing that too. When you're whining and complaining, you're disobeying God. You're telling God what you're doing isn't fast enough, good enough. I don't like it. I'm against it. It's a negative yakety yak out of your mouth. And to him, that's wickedness. That's wickedness. Maybe you're in that position right now that you're not happy with your life. You're not happy with your decisions. Are you following your path, or are you following God's path in your pursuit to happiness or joy? Are you sure that you're on the path that you're supposed to be on right now? Or are you on a path that you want to be on? Is it the path is slick as butter and you're on a black, paved highway and everything looks good, but I don't know why I'm not happy? Or are you on that narrow road that Christians are supposed to be on, that has potholes? And why is it everything is so hard? Because it's a way to develop character. I would say I don't like the word hate. I do not like the word patience. Patience means waiting, not now. It's taking too long. And these are the things that I did in my past. And maybe that's something that you're going through. Maybe God is not purposely developing patience in your waiting. And you've been praying for 10, 20, 30 years on something. And he has to develop your character. And what does that character means? How do you act around people? How do you act in public? Is it all about me, and self? Or is it about him? Is it truly about me, or is it truly about him? How are you acting in public? Is it a selfishness act about getting your name in lights? Or is it about glorifying him at the end of the day? It is really, truly up to you as to what you are going to do with that. But let me ask you this. Quitting is easy. It is absolutely the easiest thing. You just get up and you walk away from your problems. And let me tell you something. When you think you're about to quit, I have wanted to quit numerous times. But there's something in you that knows if I quit, I was that close. If I quit now, I'll never know that I would have reached the finish line. And right before you get a breakthrough or you hit the finish line is the hardest punch that you're going to get in the ring. The hardest punch. It's going to knock you out, knock you cold, and you're almost going to be passing out. You're exhausted. You are just, the anxiety, the depression, it's all hard. It's so difficult. But you know what? If you push on just a little bit longer, you're going to make it. You're going to do it because God is using this to give you what you need to set you free. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. I've been there. I've wanted to do it. And you know what I did many times? I got up, nothing. I didn't even know it. I'm in the wilderness. The wilderness is a dry, weary land, which means nothing is happening. You might be getting up, going to a job, going home. I have a dream. Getting up, going job, going home. Up, job. You're a robot. You feel like a robot every day. Pay your bills. What am I here for? What are you doing at your job? Are you complaining? You want a better job. Well, then the Lord is looking at your character. He's looking at your heart. He's looking at your mind. If you can't take it at this job, why would he promote you to another job? It's all about, your heart. What is on your heart? How do you get up in the morning? Do you get up in the morning and start complaining, or do you get up in the morning and thanking God for what you have? You may have less than your neighbor, but I'm going to tell you something. Your neighbor worked so hard for what they have. For so many years, they worked hard, really, really hard. God is developing patience and character in you. He did it for me. And I'll tell you what, nails on a chalkboard. Okay? Honestly, nobody wants to go through the storms of life. Nobody. Uncomfortable? Yes. Patience? Yes. Waiting? Yes. So I hope this really helps you. I felt led to do a video today. I didn't even know what I was going to do. I sat around for a while, and I only make a video that's going to encourage somebody because I've been through it. I'm in my mid-40s. I've been through it a lot. A passing of a mother. My dad's in a nursing home. There's still a little bit more time left, but as you can tell, the signs of the times, we're running out of time. And there's something that God wants you to do. And it's time to take a leap of faith right now. Peter on the boat. Take a leap of faith. You got to step out of the boat. It's time to step out of the boat. It's not time to quit and pack your bags and leave unless the Lord's saying, I want you to move to a state. But remember, what is the Holy Spirit telling you on the inside to do? What is He putting it on your heart to do all these years? Is there something that you need to do that you're not doing? You got to ask Him straight out. But you got to be in the quiet to get your answer. The world is noisy. You got to be in the quiet to get your answer, and you will. Even when you're sleeping, He'll speak to you in the quiet, because it's a still small voice from inside. Have you had your time with the Lord? Well, I'm so busy. You know what? Let me tell you something. Every person says that 24 hours a day. We're busy. 5 minutes, you're in the car driving. You can talk to Him. On the way home, you can talk to Him. In the bathroom, you can talk to Him. Brushing your teeth, you can talk to Him. Going for a walk with your dog, you can talk to Him. So those are your times. So I hope I encouraged you to please keep going. Don't quit. We're all on a journey here. And let me tell you something. I am hoping to produce a show called Your Life's Journey. And the website is yourlifesjourneys.com, coming soon, where people give their testimony on how God healed them, delivered them, and set them free out of captivity. over their lifetime. I'll keep you posted, but the website is coming soon and we're working on this. So God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.